Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Amy and I have got a Temu haul for you today. How are you doing? This is Tuesday in my timeline and I'm hoping, right, this is Tuesday. It's not good when you don't know what day it is, especially when it's in the middle of the week, which is weird. But I am hoping this airs. It should air tomorrow on Wednesday, so hopefully, you know, we're not too out of sync with what's happening in the world and all that stuff. But yeah, so how are you doing? Are you making it through this election season okay? I am getting tired of political advertisements, you guys, and I'm sure you guys are too. But hey, we're down to less than a month when we'll finally get an end to that, so yay. Okay, well, let's pick out something. Let's pick out something in a bag so that I have a trash bag. But first, we have another tank top. I'm in love with these tank tops because they work great under sweaters. I'll talk about this in a second, but all right, so here, oh, well, this one's a little bit different than the ones I've been getting because it's got a V-neck and it's got some kind of ruching, gathering, whatever you call that, there in the front. It's got a tag in the back, which is also unusual, but it is polyester and it is kind of that swimsuit kind of feel, but I don't mind. I don't mind in this kind of thing. Now I have to hope that this V doesn't come down too low. That's one thing that those of us that aren't chesty have to deal with. But anyway, it's got a nice length to it. My waist is right here. So if you're someone who likes a longer tank top, you might like this. And you can see we've got kind of a, I don't know what, a graffiti kind of a look, love look, and it's got some reds and some kind of army greens and mustard. And I mean, the inside you saw is white, and then the back looks the same. So the seams are on the sides, which is nice. I never understand when they make a tank top and they put the seam in the back because you're not dealing with a lot of material there. And I would think the easier way to do it would be to sew on the sides. So anyway, here we have this. And I don't know what color sweater I'm going to wear this with. If I'll just stick with a black, or I'm not sure that red would really be right. I do have kind of an army green sweater, so I guess we'll just see. We'll see what I pick to go with this. But yeah, I like, well, this is not proving easy to fold. Yeah, I like these because they're great all year round, whether you're in the hot summer and you're someone who doesn't mind showing your arms and you just wear it as is, or, you know, in the winter, you can pop on a sweater with it, or you can pop on like a springy sweater, you know, if it's spring or fall. Well, a thinner sweater, I guess is what I should say. But anyway, there's that. Put it on my ever-growing pile of tank tops. And I paid $8. Whoa, that's kind of expensive. I paid $8.06 for that. That's kind of expensive. I feel like tank tops should be $5 or $6, but whatever. So it comes in sizes 1XL to 6XL. And it's currently $8.23, and it's just a plus size letter and heart print tank top. They say casual crew neck, but it looked a little bit more V neck, but here it is on her. I don't feel like it was, I feel like it was more V, but maybe I've already forgotten. But anyway, I like things that you could just put on with black leggings and go. So while we're talking about tank tops, I'm wearing this tank top that I hauled a few episodes back, and I did go ahead and wear it with this sweater. Now in the light of day, these match. So obviously under fluorescent kind of lighting, well, it's not fluorescent, well, indoor lighting, it doesn't quite match, but I was okay with it. It was close enough. But I really, really love the colors in this tank top. And then I just wore it with black leggings. And I did wear, did still wear flip-flops today, although we're kind of we had our first freeze last night, I think. And it was maybe in the low 60s today. So when I had to walk out to get the mail at work, it was a little chilly. But I guess I'm getting really close to needing to pull out all those socks that I bought and start wearing real shoes. But I will say, my pedicure that I gave myself, I only had to give myself 2 pedicures all summer long with this gel polish. And I don't know if that's a sign that my toenails don't grow very fast, but gel polish for your toes is a game changer, because it just is. I mean, I don't know, whatever it is, but like it didn't chip, nothing. So that's the way I'm going from now on. So yeah, I loved it. And I've got a red nose, I think because we just had a new 7 Brew open up here in town, and well, I got a drink that was way too big for what I should have gotten. I got the brunette, which you can, I don't know how many of these there are around the country, but they don't have an app yet. They need to get on that, because especially for this kind of place where you can customize everything, it's super hard to do that when you're ordering right there at either at the window, or if there's a person standing with an iPad to order. I mean, that's kind of weird for, I don't know, I guess I'm just spoiled by Starbucks, where you can do all your customizations and then put it in. So because of that, my husband got a lemonade with blackberry and peach syrup, and I got this brunette, and I just decided I'd try one of their pre-made concoctions. And I mean, it's really good. This was like a hazelnut caramel mocha, and you could either get it hot, iced, or blended, and I got iced, which is why we're seeing it kind of lighter up here. But yeah, it was good. But I don't know how much customization I would do if I have to do all that. I mean, can you imagine if you were there, like you and a friend? I mean, it was Jason and I, and we both got pretty simple things, but you know how people are with their drinks and customizations and all that stuff. Can you imagine trying to do that for multiple people? I should have, when I got home, put that in my one Temu thing that keeps it insulated so that it wouldn't be just sweating all over the place, but I didn't. Are we surprised? Okay, let's get on with the show. So next, okay, I got this thinking that I would make this a free gift, but once it came, I realized I really couldn't do that. So I'm keeping this, and I'm not upset about it, but this is a set of cat stickers that are designed to go around outlets and light switches. So I don't know if you've seen those on Temu, but you've got little stars and paws, and then bigger cats to go around those other things. So yeah, I was thinking they would kind of, I didn't think they'd come like on a single sheet like this. I thought they'd come in pieces. that I could then mail as a free gift, but it didn't. It comes in just a single sheet. Let me see if there's just one sheet in here. Oh, nope, there's 2 sheets, so hold on. So we've got this one, and they are matte. Now, this came in kind of rough shape. So these ones that are kind of messed up, I don't know how well they'll stick. So they are different. So we'll see how much they cost as to whether I think I need to return them. But let me get it back in the package first, just to keep it safe. Safe. Well, you get what I'm saying. But yeah, I thought these were cute. So I'm a little disappointed that they came, you know, big like this. This is how they do window decals too, just in case you're ever interested in getting the window ones, the window clings or whatever. Because I did that last year and didn't have much luck because they came all bent like this. And then they didn't want to stick. Okay, I'm about to give up. And should have never taken this out of the package. Oh, it's sticking to itself. Part of the sticky has started to come up. Oh. Okay, forget that. Once you take it out of the package, it's never going back in. So now I can't keep it protected from all the dust that might get on the parts of the sticker that have peeled up already. Problems. First world problems. What do we say? All right, I paid $1.57, so, well, okay, it's fine. I got one price adjustment, and they are currently $1.68, and this is kind of what the idea is. Now, I feel like the stickers are way bigger. Well, let's just get this thing, and let's just throw this part away. I feel like these stickers are bigger than, I mean, like, I don't know. It just seemed, oh, breaking news. Clint Eastwood's daughter arrested. Well, okay. But anyway, I feel like these are bigger than the impression I got from, like, can I make this bigger? Like, here's a, you know, this cat, but it is huge to go over a single, well, I guess that's maybe a double. I don't know. Anyway, I feel like they're bigger than at least American outlet or switches. But if you like it, go for it. And it's called a one set cartoon PVC outlet decal. So you could, it does say that they are removable, so it shouldn't pull paint up off the wall is what I would take from that. But if you have any kind of, like a lot, well, these down here aren't, but a lot of my walls upstairs have sand in the paint. So I don't know that they'll stick very well, but we'll see. If I get some up, maybe I'll take a picture and put them on my community page. But yeah, so, and you get, does it say how many you get? It doesn't say how many different stickers you get. So, but I think you could probably use them however you wanted. It doesn't have to go above an outlet. So wherever you'd like to put cat stickers should be just fine. So today is tax day for those of us that filed extensions on our tax return, which I did. So yesterday I was like, well, I'll get mine in the day before it's due, so if there's any problems, I will be okay. Because I always do our own taxes. Now, next year I might actually pay to have somebody do them, but aside from my very first year in 1994, the first year I filed taxes, I've always done my own taxes. So, but I might have them done professionally next year and then write off that as a business expense or something. Anyway, so I did them yesterday, and I do free file, IRS free file, and I got it submitted, and then they're like, watch your email because it's not officially submitted until the IRS accepts it. And so I got that done like during lunch yesterday, and so then yesterday after work, I get an email saying it was rejected. And I'm like, great. Because I'd already done, after I did the federal one, then I went and did the state one. And the state one I was able to email. And I thought, great. What if it's rejected and then I'm going to have to submit a new one to the state. And it's like, take this message and because it gives you an error message. But the error message is not like, this is exactly what you did wrong. It's some gobbledygook code. And it's like, well, you'll put this code into this search bar, and the search bar will produce the result to tell you what the error is. Well, of course I did that and wouldn't come up with anything. It was like, error not found, blah, blah, blah. So I came down here and I looked through, I like recalculated, because it has a do the math button on every form. So I redid that and resubmitted it. Rejected again. So I'm like, okay. So this time I got smarter and I took the error message and put it into the Google search bar to see if Google is smarter than the IRS. And it gave me the idea that there was a problem with my W-2. So I came down here and looked at the W-2s, because you have to type in the W-2s yourself in this IRS free file. And lo and behold, I put everything in there except my name and address. I mean, I had my social in there, but there's a spot where you have to put your name and address, and I had left that part blank. I put the company's name and address and all the numbers for all the boxes, but left that. So I filled that in on my 2 W-2s and then submitted it, and it was accepted. So I was like, oh, good. So I procrastinated, but not to the last day. So I'm taking that as a win. All right, next in this haul is a white kind of layering shirt. Holy cow, that's way too big of a neck for me. But it's just a simple white shirt. It is a ribbed shirt. So, so I was looking for, and I may have mentioned this on here before, you've seen me get like a set of mock turtleneck layering shirts and a set of actual turtleneck layering shirts, but I really wanted like a set that had just a lower kind of neckline, but I think this may be too low. I don't know, we'll see. I'm afraid my bra is going to show with this. It's also kind of a thin material, which it won't matter if it's under something, but I don't know. So I'm worried that that's going to be a problem. But anyway, if you don't have problems with that, you might like this. But it's got that rib design, and so here's my waist. So it's a little bit longer than the waist, but not a whole lot. But yeah, why is it so hard to find? Like, I don't want a crew neck, but I don't want a let's show off everything I've got neck either. And for those of us that don't have much, it doesn't take much to invade this space. It's like our, you know, under our neck is our belly button. So that's what us poor small-chested ladies have to deal with. But anyway, let's see what this cost. see if it's worth it. Okay, I only paid $3.28 and no price adjustments. It's currently $6.78, so I must have gotten it. It must have been on a lightning deal or something or other. I decided to get white, but it does come in lots of other colors, but I got white to kind of test it to see if I like it. And so it comes in 7 different colors and in sizes 1XL to 5XL. They do kind of make it look like it will cling. But of course, the images that look like that are in the video. So let me see, let me pull this one up. This is the black one, but see, it's clinging to her. So if you're wanting it to, well, some of you will like that, but for people like me that don't really want to show all of our donuts, I think this will work best under a sweater or something. So I'll have to see how it, if it does fit like that, and then let you know if I remember. But it comes in red, black, wheat colored, blue, fuchsia, and like a light green. And the colors, the price is different depending on what color. So, okay, I told you I paid $3 something and that the white is now $6.78. The other ones are $9 and $10 for the colors. So, but yeah, I'm looking for a, I don't know what kind of neck that would be called. A boat neck's not really right. I mean, I want it to come down a little. I just don't want it to come all the way down here. But to have some good layering shirts and ones that aren't, like, I also feel like this kind of material is really easy to snag. So, I don't know. But this was so cheap, I probably won't send it back. But it may become a gift for one of my kids that doesn't care quite as much. All right, next. Okay, now this is a free gift. Where's my Post-its? Where are my toasted Post-its? Do you guys see them? I don't see them. Okay, well, I will write on the little barcode thing what the word is so that I don't forget. These are some of the cutest stickers I've ever gotten. Now, you can win these. This is the giveaway for this episode. And let me show you. We've got these, and these are the ones that my husband, when he saw, he was like, oh, I need to get some of those on his next mystery box. But they're cute little animals that all have glasses. Isn't that cute? So you can win these, and we'll say the keyword is glasses. Aw. And you just put that in your comment, and I draw the winners typically once a week, and then I try to give people a week to claim their prize. I post the winners in my community feed and ask you to email me your address. You can live anywhere in the world. If for some reason this pack of stickers weighs more than 1 ounce, I will take some stickers out to make it hit 1 ounce so that I can mail it with a single stamp. And then I will probably, the ones that I don't get to add will become a sticker that I put in the card exchanges. So I've got I've got my post office box listed in the description below. So if you ever want to do a card exchange for any reason or any season, obviously we have Christmas coming up, but I'm willing to exchange a card anytime I get a card for whatever reason. So I will probably, whatever extras like this that I get, will stick a few of those in the card when I send it back. So yeah, so just put glasses in the description or in your comment below, and you'll be entered to win a prize. And I can't remember if I mentioned this to you guys already, but I did have 2 things successfully make it. One successfully made it to Germany, and one successfully made it to the UK. So I've got my process down, I guess. So speaking of glasses, I am wearing my Pair Eyewear, and I'm not sponsored by them, but I do have my referral code in the description below as well, in case you want to add fun looks. And one of you used my referral code. Thank you. I think I've had 3 people use my referral code, which gives us both something. But one of you is already up to 40 toppers. And so I was like, that might be more than mine. So I counted mine, and I have 51 at the moment. But yeah, so it's fun. And it's compared to other glasses, I don't feel like it's overly expensive, but that's all relative. Okay, next, get to some jewelry. Have a bracelet. Okay, well, this is a little bit smaller than I was anticipating from the picture. It is a stacker kind of bracelet. I don't know what you'd call it, but it's beads. It looks like they're all kind of tangled. So hang on, let me... I think they sewed these together in a way that forces them to be tangled. Like if I get this straight here, I can't, it doesn't match up the same on the other side. So that's a little frustrating. So I'll have to work with that and see if I can somehow kind of twist it. But anyway, it's one of these bracelets that you pull on these straps to make it tighter. But yeah, it's twisted. And maybe it's supposed to be like that, so I don't know. But anyway, you've got 5 separate chain or strands of beads that kind of coordinate with each other. And you put it on, and then I would have to use my teeth to tighten it up. But I like ones like this that you can easily kind of tighten yourself and put on and off. So I guess it probably would look silly like this, so maybe that's why they have it purposefully twisting. So yeah, so that's pretty. And I paid $287, and I got 1 price adjustment. And sorry, I feel like I'm sitting kind of low. And it is currently $279. It's called blue color, but it's the only one that they have. But this is how it looked. So it looked a little bit more substantial than it is in real life. And theirs has more strands. There are only 5 strands on this bracelet, and there are at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's at least 8 strands on the picture. So not quite kosher there, you guys. I mean, it's still pretty and it wasn't expensive, but you are not getting what is advertised, which is unfortunate because what's advertised looks pretty cool. All right. Let's stay on the bead train. And these are those cool beads that we used to make friendship pins out of. So I guess if one of these were to ever break and I felt like not just sweeping them up with a dustbuster, I could take it and make friendship pins. All right, so this is 3 separate necklaces that all have extenders so that you could make them, you could have them all kind of the same, or you could, you know, stagger it. But you can see you've got one solid white, well, I guess it's not really, it's kind of white and pearl. One that's kind of a goldish tints to it, and then black and white. Now, we would have, you know, with our beaded necklaces in the 80s, we would have twisted these together, right? Which you could do with this since they're all 3 separate. You could twist it and wear it like that. So there's that. And I paid $145 and I got a price adjustment. It's currently $150 and it's called a 3-piece brown and beige glass bead necklace, vintage boho style. And I will have in the description below for this video, I will have a link to my Google sheet where I've got all of the prices and pictures of all these items in one place. Good grief, I think I just had 5. I did. I just had 5 packages delivered from the post office. Whoa. Wonder if those are all like local warehouse where they're single item. Guess we'll see. But yeah, so in the description below, sorry, squirrel went by, will be all that information. And hopefully, I haven't really heard any feedback on that, although I'm kind of a day behind on reading comments. But hopefully you guys will like that way because you'll get to see the picture and stuff too. But it's easier for me because now I'm not spending all this time trying to figure out which order it's in while I'm on here with you. And it'll look kind of like this, that Google sheet. Well, not kind of, it will look like this. So, all right. So yeah, I like that. This is a great kind of neutral kind of set here. But I definitely need to have a process in place where after I film these videos, I take this jewelry and put them in its bags and into its spot. Except I still need, I don't know if you guys saw, shoot. Hang on. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it when somebody's name does not come to mind. Doggone it. Hang on. I've decided that when I have these moments, I have to actually look it up. Favorites with Laura. She posted on her community feed that, well, you guys can't see it, but one of the that Temu one, there's a 5-drawer one that was on sale. I don't know if it's still cheap, but it's like $2 something for one of the colors. So if you're looking for something like that, go check out her community page and you can see if that's still, I already had found it and ordered one, but I think I may have ordered a second one because I was like, 2 something, why not? But yeah, I really need another one of these big ones like I got at Marshall's. But I really just should not buy as much jewelry is really the answer to that. But this is my hobby. And because this channel doesn't make, I mean, it makes money, but it does not make as much money as I spend, it ends up being good for my taxes. Unfortunately, people that have really good channels, it dings them in the tax world. Those of us that don't have really good channels, it ends up being providing a deduction of sorts. All right, next I got another bracelet. This one is, you know, kind of a pearl style with some crystal beads, and it's gold, but it's, again, I think, yeah, one of these that you can tighten yourself. Although because it's not string, I don't know how well it'll stay. See, they're just using one of these beads like you find on the end of those pre-made charm bracelets that have a kind of a silicone ring inside so that it keeps the beads from moving around. That's all this is. So I'm afraid it may not stay taut very easily, but let's try it. Let me pull it. Okay, so I have to go the full distance to get to be the right size for me, but it loosens very easily. So I don't know. You'd have to see if, you know, how it held up during a day, you know, like, would you be constantly catching it on stuff? But I like that I don't have to use my teeth for this one to tighten it up. But it does, for me, leave a long chain there. But it's still really pretty. And I think I accidentally ordered this one twice. But the second one has not come in yet. All right. This I paid 67 cents for. And it is currently $1.27, and it's called a Stunning Chic Faux Crystal Beaded Girls Party Bracelet. But it's kind of, well, it's got a pinkish, so the pearls are kind of pink, and then the crystals are kind of light pink. So that's, I really like that. And it looks so nice and kind of delicate, and it's beautiful. Now in the picture, it looks a little bit more purplish, but in real life it seems more pink. But yeah, I'm trying to see how it comes apart pretty easily. So I don't know. I don't know what you would do to fix that. So if you have an idea of how you could fix that where it would still be easy enough to take off, let me know. But yeah, it's just, it does, yeah, see, it's, I don't know. I don't know how well that's going to work. But it's pretty. Okay, one more thing of jewelry, one more clothing item, and then my advent calendar for this episode. So I got some kind of bronzy earrings that kind of reminded me of a necklace that I made. And maybe I will see here in a second if I've got that necklace down here. But it's just a really pretty flower, kind of vintagey boho kind of earring. And this is what it looks like on the back. And let me see. This whole drawer is necklaces that I made. But I think I have some in another drawer. Okay, it's not in this drawer. Dropping everything on the floor. I'm going to go through this and then we're going to find it's in my bucket upstairs because there wasn't room to put. Okay, it's not in this one. Let me check the third one just in case. There are some homemade ones in this one too. This is called being prepared, which I never am. Okay, it's not in one of these. Bummer. But I guess you just take my word for it. It is very similar to some jewelry that I made. But anyway, it's pretty. And I paid 87 cents and got 2 price adjustments. It is currently 69 cents. You can get it in silver as well, but I just thought the bronze was just really pretty. And it's a vintage bohemian style dangle earrings with floral accents. Hollow out design, which we used to call that filigree. Is that still a term? But yeah, I like that. And they have some nice, it's got some nice length to it. Okay. I've got the alien dress here. It's not just aliens. It feels like a swimming suit, but you kind of got to expect that for these kind of designs, right? This one at least looks like it might not be so kind of oversized like my skull one is that I want to wear for Halloween. But this has got Bigfoot and, you know, your aliens. What is this? Is this a chupacabra? I don't know that those had wings, did they? I am not the right person to tell you, what all these things are. Oh, we've got maybe the Loch Ness Monster, maybe, or a dinosaur. But anyway, all those things that are all those X-Files. We'll call this my X-Files dress. I love the X-Files. But anyway, this one is a little bit, it's a much shorter. So it's got kind of an A-line look. It almost comes down to my knees. So this will be a great dress to wear with my black leggings. And then it's got kind of the princess style sleeve. So it's very similar to those dresses that I really like on Temu, but the material is totally different, and those other dresses that I like had an actual waistline. This does not. But I think this will go really well with my Riddler glasses that are this color green with black question marks on it. So when I wear this on a future video, I'm going to wear those glasses. And when I was looking at this, there are several different sellers that had this, but this one, the images were all, or at least appeared bigger on the dress than, like, some of them, these images seemed smaller, so there were, you know, more of them. And the ones that seemed smaller, the green didn't seem quite as bright, and I was really wanting bright. So I also am thinking if it's a cold day, I could wear my bright green sweater with this. So perhaps when I wear this for a future video, I will try to pair it with both the sweater and the glasses. And then we'll see what we think. But yeah, it is definitely swimsuit kind of material, but I don't mind that. Because of the brightness that it gives you. Because, you know, swimming suits always are pretty because they can get such bright colors out of them. So that is my X-Files dress. And it's so easy to just fold the dress. You don't have to hang it up. Fold it. It doesn't wrinkle. It's phenomenal. I paid $10.71. I got one price adjustment. It is currently $7.54, so that must have been some price adjustment. And it is a gothic Halloween dress for women. UFO rabbit and monster print with flared sleeves, A-line fit. And here is how it looks. So I am very happy with that. Very happy. So if I don't get my replacement skull dress in time for Halloween, I will wear this to the office on Halloween. But I may end up wearing this because I told you guys we're having a chili cook-off on the 29th. So I might wear this for that. Or I might wear, I don't know. That's when everybody's going to see me for Halloween because all of our out-of-state people will come in. Like I'm wanting them to look at me. Hey, look at me. That's not what I mean, but, you know, that'll be a conversation starter. And I need all the help I can get with conversation starters. Okay. So last is my advent calendar for this episode. Not that I have one for every episode, but this is another one that I'm going to be doing come December. This is Tea Forte. Now I got this off of Amazon. The link for this will be in my description also. But if you really like tea, Tea Forte is one of my favorite tea brands. They're the ones that have their tea in pyramids. So you stick the pyramid in a cup. And I looked through their, you can buy it directly from Tea Forte, of course, but this was one of the things I got during Amazon days or Prime days or whatever they called it. And they have several different options. They also had some that were the 12 days of Christmas instead of an advent calendar. And I thought about that. Thought about having some advent calendars and some 12 days of Christmas. So, you know, I could go for the days after Christmas. But ultimately, this ended up being cheaper than the 12 days of Christmas one. And they had a couple different versions of this. But this one is Warming Joy Tea Advent Calendar. So you get 24 pyramid infusers. So it's a loose leaf tea inside of a pyramid mesh kind of thing, which is great because then you don't have to worry about straining the tea leaves out of your tea that you're going to drink. so it's, the cleanup is just way better. And you could still do multiple steeps. So anyway, yeah, I will be opening this during Advent. And what did I pay for that? I paid, well, actually, I don't know. I'll tell you what it costs now. What? It's saying it's $60. I did not pay $60. What the heck? Well, now I'm curious, you guys. What did I pay? Why did that go up so? I mean, like, when you were ordering things during Prime Days, you could see, like, what the regular price was, and the regular price was not $60. Okay, let me actually go to my orders. Make sure it didn't charge me $60. If it did, man, that's going back. As much as I like tea, that's too much. All right, look at my receipt, view order details. $29 is what I paid. So that's almost half price. Or it's better than half price. Holy cow. Well, I don't know that I'd recommend buying it for $60 unless that just seems like a reasonable price to you. I'd probably wait till Black Friday and see if it goes back on sale, because that's crazy, crazy expensive. I mean, $29 was still like going over my $1 a day per calendar price, but I did get some calendars that were cheaper than that, so it kind of offset. But just in case you're curious, I won't tell you, like, well, I'll show you. If you're not familiar with Tea Forte, that's what their tea bags look like. So they stand up on their own. And a couple of the flavors, raspberry ganache, Earl Grey. I hate Earl Grey, but Earl Grey is almost always part of these kind of things. Bombay chai. So you get 24 different teas. Some tea calendars only give you like 12, but so they give you each flavor twice. So I always look for ones that you actually get multiples, or I mean, not multiples of it. All right, well, that brings us to the end of the show. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I enjoyed spending time with you. I enjoy reading your comments. If you liked this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up so that YouTube knows to share it with other people. And consider subscribing. I am going to, maybe my next video, I'll make my 2,000 subscriber giveaway video. That would be smart, right? Because I'm not getting that done and I need to just do it. And I'm going to do it a little bit different than I said I was going to. So be sure to check in for my next video too, in case you're interested in trying to win the 2,000 subscriber giveaway. So with that, thank you for all the support that you provide this channel. I could have never gotten over 2,000 subscribers, obviously, without your help and your kindness. And wherever you are, whenever you are, I hope you're having a great day. And until we meet again, take care of yourself. Bye.